Good evening once again to all of our partners in Africa. Good evening to you, our amazing partners. Good evening to you, our leaders on the call, our partner council members, and all of the amazing leaders cut across Africa, and our global leaders who have over time joined hands with us as we continue to build and expand through all of Africa. Now, this call is the foundation to our business in PartnerCo and to every pursuit in life, transformation. It is important that we all get a transformation. And to also let you know that transformation, it's not just something you get and that's it. Transformation is a journey. You are constantly on a journey of transformation. And so we remember what we talked about last on our previous call, to enjoy the process, enjoy the journey itself. It's not the end result, but it is a journey. And so without wasting much of our time tonight, we have amazing leaders and partners that will be sharing their transformation with us. I would just like to share a few slides. I might quickly go through the slides because their transformation story is so much more important on this call. My name once again is Blessing Ede Tubano, who head business development. I have on the call with me my colleague Neo Tinyai in business development in South Africa and all of Africa.
Good evening, team. We welcome you once again on our Monday calls with business development. We're looking forward to hearing all the amazing transformation stories. Like Blessing said, it is a journey that needs to be enjoyed. We're looking forward to hearing the new testimonies and definitely looking forward for more from all of our new brand partners that are coming in, because it's always great to learn from others and also to know what is it that they are doing to get the amazing transformation. Thank you so much, Blessing. Over to you.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Neil. I know if I give everyone opportunity on this call to share their transformation, everyone has a story that they would love to share about their journey so far. Remember, I said a journey so far. We're still in the process. And so when we talk about transformation, our transformation is tied to our vision. It is entrenched in our vision at PartnerCo. What is our vision? Our vision is that we see a world transformed by brand partners who inspire people to live happier, healthier, and wealthier lives. We see a world that is transformed by brand partners like yourself. Every one of you on the call tonight, and even across the globe. So if we see a world that becomes transformed by you, you must then first get your own transformation. Remember the saying that you cannot give what you do not have. And so you can only give out, transform the lives of others, or give out health tidbits that will help others only when you yourself have transformed your life. So what are you hoping to transform? Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's your financial status. Remember, in the vision, it says to help others, to inspire others, live happier. And when we talk about happier, there we're talking about mind shift. So you must first be in a place of happiness to be able to exude that happiness in a way that inspires others to live happier. And for you to be able to transform others' lives in that way, you have been able to find purpose in living. So you're living a more purposeful, intentional life. And of course, be able to inspire others to live healthier, you've taken responsibility of your own health journey. And that has to do with your physical and mental health. There comes exercise and diet, and there comes supplementation, where our amazing product is able to help you in whatever health challenge that you might be having, or for general well-being. And of course, the wealthier aspect has to do with the ability to show others that yes, you can have multiple streams of income in a world filled with so many challenging economic abilities for you to meet all of your challenges as far as your economic situation is concerned. So our vision clearly indicates that we are in the business of transforming lives. That's what we're in the business of doing. And this is the best business so far that I know. And so if you're on the call tonight and you haven't started your transformation journey, you must be ready to transform your life in order to inspire or to transform the communities or even the world that you live in. Transformation, therefore, starts with you. A happier life often encompasses a combination of internal and external factors. I've just mentioned those, and that can be social connections. I love that aspect of social connections, where you meet people of like-mindedness who help you achieve the same goal. And like Yolande would always mention, that this is a business where strangers become friends and friends become family. And of course, living healthier lives has to do with your healthy eating, healthier living, physical activities, your sleep patterns. Barbara shared with us on our last product call about how important sleep is to your healthy, your journey, your healthy journey. And emotional and mental well-being is so important, and healthy environment. This is one of the business that you become self-aware. The people that you connect with, the people that are in your space, are they contributing to your positively to your health? It's not just about your physical health. We're now talking about your mental and emotional health. And of course, healthier lives, residual income, financial stability, and multiple streams of income. All you would find within our company. So why should you have get on a transformation journey? Why? The question is why? Transformations are social proof that partner co-products work and that they work very well. So the power of transformation lies in its abilities to lead you to profound and lasting change. It is a process of you achieving personal fulfillment, success, or maybe resilience. And it is a dynamic and ongoing process that requires courage. I say that once again, it requires courage. Because sometimes you found yourself in a space where it is difficult for you to change. Maybe it's your eating habits, maybe it's your diet, or maybe it is just doing things the way you've always been doing. Transformation here with PartnerCo requires courage and commitment. And I applaud all of you, our brand partners that have been committed and that have embraced the journey. What it can do for you is to unlock new potential and create meaningful change in your life. So here are the 3 reasons why you need transformation. Number 1, it will build your belief in the product. A personal transformation will build your belief in the product. You must be a product of the product. Anything else that you say of how amazing the product is would all be nothing but talk if you have not experienced it yourself. So yeah, we're talking about auto delivery. Now, here's the reason why you should have your auto delivery set up. So after this call, if you have not set up your auto delivery, I want you to go into your back office and go into your subscription manager and set up your auto delivery. Because you need to have that product delivered to you every 4 weeks so that you and your family can be a product of the product. And you know that if you consistently use the product over time, it addresses different challenges that you might have that you don't even know that you have. But if you're tracking your progress, you'll be able to tell when those things happen to you. I've seen a lot of brand partners share amazing stories that they didn't even know they had such challenges, but their consistent use of the product, they were able to address those. Number two, conversations become easy. A transformation story sets the stage and smooths the way for product conversation. It makes it easy for you to talk about selling the product or promoting the product. You lean on your own transformation and it becomes less intimidating. I was in a recent in-person meeting, and some of the brand partners shared with me how they love the product. They have amazing, experience, but they have difficulty sharing, this story. And that starts with you having your own story to talk about. I remember Henri once talked about how when people share their challenges with them, the product has a solution to every challenge, if not every challenge that we experience in our health. So the product is a solution. As people tell you their problems or their challenges as far as health, maybe it's just stress they are dealing with, maybe it's pain that they are dealing with, or they would like to lose some weight. We have a product to address all of that. And so transformation sells on its own. When you have your own transformation, you become a walking billboard. It builds confidence in you and your overall happiness to share your story. So it's a social proof to customers, and this is what they look for in the world that we live in today. So if you tell them Noni has these ingredients, Noni can do this, the Hero brand of product is able to do A to Z. They want to know, how have you experienced the product? They would lean in more if you tell them that here was my experience when I used the product. So what is our role in PartnerCo? Our role is to make it easy for you to experience transformation. All of our products are targeted at specific problems. So no matter what you need, we most likely have a product to help you feel that need and to achieve the desired effect and transformation that you're looking for if you're on the call today for the first time. So you must have your own story. There is power in storytelling. A good story can change the way people think, the way people act, even what they believe. Some persons are skeptical about supplementations, but if you tell your story, it can change the way that they think. So stories are one of the most powerful forms of communication, as we will see tonight on the call. They are engaging, emotional, and they are relatable, because people can tell a story that is so relatable to you. You're probably dealing with pain yourself, or you're dealing with an injury that is not healing properly, and someone shares a story around how a product was able to help them. I remember sharing a story about how Noni really helped my little girl when she had a cut and it wasn't healing for a long time. And I was so frustrated about that. Until one day I thought to myself, wow, I had Noni in the house. What am I thinking? So I quickly applied Noni tropically to it. And it didn't take long for it to heal. So she was drinking it and I was applying it tropically. It did not take long for that wound to close up. And I have heard amazing stories about how Noni can help, in healing. And we know that Noni does that so well. So the best stories are memorable, moving, and they motivate people to take action. And when I shared that story with someone, it motivated that person to go get a carton of Noni. They always motivate people to take action. If they do not remember anything about what Noni can do, they will remember that story that you shared with them. And so the 3 steps that you must start with to get your own transformation is to use the products. Be a product of the product. This is why you need to be on auto delivery, to have those products delivered to your doorsteps every 4 weeks so that you can continue on your own transformation and continue to track your progress to be able to share your stories. So track your progress and identify your results. If you do not track your progress, you will not be able to identify the results that come. So tracking your progress will pay off in the long run. It might be time consuming to you, but it will pay off. It's an ongoing process, but it is critical to this part of our business. Don't forget about physical and emotional results too. I can tell about a lot of emotional results that our partners have shared with us, and I applaud them for still being on the journey and for the results that they have been able to get thus far. So everyone has a story. Learn how to craft your story. If you need help, you can reach out to your team leaders in your team, or you can reach out to Neil and myself. We will be happy to help you craft your story in a way that helps to build confidence and build your business. First, you must get your own transformation. Become a product of the product. And don't forget to go to our Share Hub and download the transformation tracker and start filling it out. It will help you identify the issue that you're facing and the goals that you're trying to reach. I don't know what your goals might be. It might be weight loss. It might just be general well-being. It might be energy boosts to get your energy levels up. But whatever your goals may be, you will find that our products can provide you the solution that you desire. So it is time for you to get started on that story of yours. Grab a piece of paper right now. Divide it into 3 sections. Label them: before, then, and after. All right, so after can be now. Use what you have written on the transformation tracker to help you start crafting your story. Your story always starts from before. Before you started using the products. Now that you're using the products, what are the results that you're seeing? Let me share an example with you of what a good story would look like. So I struggled with weight for years after having kids. I tried everything but couldn't lose it. A friend told me about Slenderize or maybe Hero range of products. I was skeptical, but I find that I had nothing to lose except weight. After using it for a few weeks, I started to notice a difference. And after months, I had lost enough weight that my old clothes were starting to fit again. Does this story resonate with you on the call? I know a lot of you that this story resonates so well with. Did you catch what that story captured? That there was a before, there was then, and then now, which is the results that the person got from using the amazing range of Partner Co products. There is power in storytelling. It is at the core of all that we do. Stories, remember, can change the way people think, act, and even what they believe. It doesn't matter what they believe. Your story of transformation can be the game changer. So yeah, helpful tips to help you craft your story. All right. Share the fears that you experience. Do not be afraid to share that. Explain what puts your mind at ease. People need to see that, and point the personal goals that you have achieved through Partner Co products or through associating with Partner Co, and which goals you're currently working towards. Remember that what makes a good story is that a good story should be engaging, interesting, it should be easy to follow, memorable, and it should also inspire others to take action. All right? Remember that storytelling can do what? Build trust. It can differentiate you from other brand partners. We all have unique stories, and it can increase loyalty and engagement. You must maintain a culture of transformation and stay true to the values that you believe in. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for us to listen to the amazing transformation journey and stories from our brand partners. I like to start with an amazing story from Mutambi Totorani. If you're on the call, please unmute and put on your camera to share with us your story around the Partner Co Hero range of products. I know you see on a screen to me. That's the name that we know her, but I know that she's Mutambi Totorani. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, leaders. Thank you, Blessing. Thank you, Neo. Yes, I would like to share my my story with other leaders on the call. Myself, I've been going through some issues with constipation and endometriosis as well. So before, hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear, Totorani.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I've been struggling with constipation and also endometriosis. I've been trying all our products, trying to figure out what is it that I can stick to and can help me. To my surprise, I finally got something that really, really helped me a lot. So a few months ago, I started using the gut support combo, which is consists of digest, assist, and also purify. So it's been like almost 3 months now on it. And so far, I don't have issues anymore with constipation. I also see that my tummy, my belly is also shrinking, which is a good thing. And yeah, I'm enjoying it because of the what it does for me. I'm no longer in pain. So I was really shocked that it can also help. This combo can also help someone with endometriosis, which is a serious issue that most women are facing lately. And yeah, that's my story. And not only that, my daughter, she's also been using this. She's only 12 years old, but I know that she struggles with eating a lot of veggies and fruits. So I decided to put her on purely greens. And to my surprise, I also realized that it assists her with, she's no longer complaining of period pains. So if you have any young girl at your home or your customers and they're struggling with period pains, I suggest that you put them into purely greens. It is very good. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mutambi, for sharing that amazing transformation journey with using the Hero range of products. Now, if you are in a country where we have this Hero range of products, you need to listen to this testimony and this transformation story from Mutambi, where she just shared with us how the products have been able to support and assist her with constipation, endometriosis, and a daughter using the purely greens. And we know how children, teenagers struggle with eating veggies. So it's all in a cup. You don't need to bother about if they eat or not. Just give them the purely greens. Amazing then. Amazing. We'll also take one from Dr. Rocha. If you're on the call, please put on your camera and please share with us your transformation journey. We're coming to others. We have everyone covered. We're here to listen to all of the transformation journey. Dr. Roches, are you here on the call? Dr. Roches is a pharmacist and he's been using our amazing tuition learning. Over to you, Dr. Roches. Dr. Morphe, Darocha, can you please speak up? Okay. While Dr. Darocha is struggling with that, we will move to Mrs. Margaret Wiwuga, who has been a partner with us for over 2 decades. And she has been using the amazing tuition learning. Mrs. Margaret Wiwuga, please kindly unmute. Have we lost Mrs. Margaret Wiwuga?
No, I'm here. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you, ma'am. You're muted again.
Can you
Okay.
hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. My name is Margaret Wibuga. I came into the business of Tahitian non-Jews way back in 2003. I started the business when we were struggling to get products from Ghana. It was very torturous. The journey was rough and tough, but the product was so encouraging. The testimonies I got from um, those who use the product, they're so encouraging that even the journey to Ghana each time was not a deterrent at all. And so over the period I used the product and up till now, I used to have this heart palpitation that was very uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. And as I started using Tahitian noni juice, it just absolutely stopped. It just stopped. And I wasn't the only one. So when I signed up somebody, when I was, trying to sign up somebody in Port Harcourt, then I was based in Lagos at the time, and I was speaking to those in Port Harcourt. And somebody asked me, can it help with heart palpitation? Of course. This is the side where the story works. I was very enthusiastic about telling her what Taisha Nonijus had done for me concerning heart palpitation. And so she signed up, and she was very influential. Her story was like magic. A whole lot of people of our colleagues that worked in NNPC at that time with her, they signed up for the business, and we had a strong team in Port Harcourt. Just her lead story was enough to bring in so many people. And so that's the power of the story you've been sharing, from the beginning of your presentation. I have used Neil Solomon's book that researched a whole lot on Tahitian noni juice. All the topics covered in that book are so useful. Can you still hear me?
Loud and clear, ma'am.
All right. So I go in there and I check topics on heart disease and stroke. I've checked topics on depression. I've checked topics on, even tremor. And every time I have done that and got to know that somebody was having this challenge along those lines, I send them those photocopies and I tell them to read carefully and tell me what they think. When they are done reading and they understand it, they now get back to me and say, yes, I'm ready to try the product. That has really worked for me because I believe the stories, the research around the product. And so basically issues like depression that was almost, messing up a friend of mine was really, really tackled. Taisha Noni just changed the story. Her brother was telling me, this is just amazing. So much to say. I had one of my sons used to suck his thumb when he was well, how old was he then? From when he was a baby to when he was almost 2 to 3 years, he was sucking his thumb, and there was this big groove, very sore and very ugly and very smelly. And everything we did to stop him sucking the thumb, nothing worked. So I applied Taisha Noni juice on that ugly groove, that smelly sore, and over time, everything, the sore just closed up and the wound healed perfectly. My family is very, very conscious of that particular story because we all saw it. We all knew what happened. There are many things that have happened along the line. I've had customers walking to me, even strangers too, who use the Taisha Noni juice without my contact, and maybe they see my bill, my banner, or they see my flyer. They'll call me to tell me, wow, you don't need to say too much. This product really works. This is what it did. This is what it did, and all of that. So my story is too long. I think I should stop here. But Taisha Noni is really an amazing product. I speak about it confidently, and I always will do. I want to thank Partner Co. And Blessing Edet, I want to appreciate you for being so committed to bringing this product and making it everything we expect for availability and all of that. Thank you, and God bless all of us as we continue to push the business to success levels. Two valuable words that I know I use a whole lot: transformation and value. Yes, this transformation we talk about is actually a process. Whoever wants to do anything that brings transformation must allow the process to happen before, during, and after. And it's a continuous journey. And whatever you value, you continue to do what you have to do with it, which is, as far as this product is concerned, to keep using Tahitian Noni. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. We look forward to the months and the years ahead of driving this business successfully. And I know it will happen to God's glory. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Margaret Wiwuga. That's an amazing leader there. Over 2 decades using Taisha Noni. And like she said, if she continues with her stories, we would not finish today because she has immersed a lot of experience over the course of 2 decades using this product. Just remember what she said, transformation and value, amazing there. Thank you so much. Would also listen to Hilda Nkwo Kukuma, if you're on the call, to share with us your transformation around the products. I can see you on the call, Hilda. I've asked you to unmute. Please unmute. If possible, turn on your video and let's listen to your transformation journey.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
Can
evening.
you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Unlike Margaret, I'm fairly new in the business. She's been here for 2 decades. I've just started. But when I started in April, I think around 22nd, yes, so 22nd of April, I fell actually I missed the stair. I was going down the stairs. Then I missed the last stair and I was wearing wedges, like I was not flat-footed. So my left foot ankle got injured. And then I went to the clinic, tried all this, what is the ice pad, heat rub, and all those things I've been trying. And when I started, because I only started, I think on the 6th of June with Partner Co, and I received my first bottle in a week, after a week, and I started drinking it because my that leg, that leg was, her foot was swollen, so I couldn't wear all my other shoes. I had to look comfortable Crocs, and it's that type of shoe for me to wear. So I couldn't get into my boots. I couldn't wear any other or a heel. I actually thought I was gonna give away my heels because of the way it looked like. But got my bottle. I started drinking it, and whilst I was busy with that one, I ordered another one. I ordered 2 other bottles, but I'm drinking it with my husband. Then, just I think after a month, it was last week. It actually felt last week. I took a picture of it, but after a month, when I noticed I could wear my shoes, my foot is flat now, back to normal. There's no soreness. There's no pain. Yesterday I went to church. I was wearing one of my boots with a heel that I thought I was gonna give away because I thought my foot is gone. There's no more heels. I must just know that I'm a go-go now who's gonna be wearing flats only. So I am just as a start. I'm really for me, I can see that it works. It's the only product so far that I've tried, and I'm happy so far, and I will continue. I hope to have so many testimonies like Margaret has just shared with us. It does work. It does work. I've seen it in this short period of time. Thank you. That's my story.
Thank you so much, Ilda. That's an amazing story. Another aspect of Taisha Noni, its ability to help with inflammation. And right there, it was able to help with the swelling, and you can now fit into your heels. Else, maybe I would send you my address to send those heels to me. Amazing. But I'm happy that you can now fit into them. Amazing. Thank you so much, Ilda, for sharing. Thank you.
Thank
Barrister
you.
Oriofe Ajetumobi, if you're on the call, please unmute and put on your video where possible to share your amazing transformation story.
Good evening, everyone. Blessing, thank you for this opportunity. I'm so grateful. Such a privilege to share my transformation and experience with Taisha Nani. For me, it all started when Taisha Nani came to Nigeria last year, say last week of January into early February. And as at that time, I was more like experiencing pains by the side. I had the side pains that lingered for months, and sometimes it come in what I would use. So I decided that I was going to get the Taisha Noni and try it immediately before I sold any bottle to anyone. I decided to use it. So I started on it, but one thing I noticed is that within 3 days, the pain was all gone. The pain was all gone. And it was later on, I discovered after I stopped for a while for some months, then I started feeling the pain again. I ran some tests and discovered that, okay, it was some infection, UTI, that was a kidney infection because of UTI and all. And it helped me. I knew that for months, almost 6 or 7 months, I didn't have that pain until I stopped it for a while. And I mean, that was very, very outstanding. Also in December last year, I think we were out of stock. I stopped using it. I mean, for almost 2 months, then I started having pains again. Then I again and noticed the difference. So I knew that, oh, Taisha Noni was really helping me and controlling the infection and, helping me to heal. I also had constipation for more than a year, severe constipation. Severe. I could go 2 weeks without using the restroom. And Taisha Noni helped me with that. Also, I have quite a number of transformation and experiences I've had with Taisha Noni. I can also speak of the chest pain. 2022 into 2023, I mean, almost the better part of 2022, I just developed this cough. I was just coughing and coughing and coughing. And it went on like that till around the same time, 2023, January, February, and I started noning. And the truth is that I didn't even notice when the whole coughing and everything stopped. It ceased while I was on Taisha noning. Also for my kids, off and on, frequent falling ill and all that. And, since we've been all of us, we've been on Taisha noning, that has reduced drastically. I mean, scarcely would you find them, sick. And that has really, really helped me and saved funds. So everybody loves to, you want to be healthy, especially when you have your young ones, you want them healthy, and you want something that instead of just popping in pills here and there. So that is, for me, one of the reasons why I always want to have a bottle. As I speak, I have just one right beside me. My kids have gone to bring it to have their daily dose. So I also have a lot of transformation stories from people who have sold to. Also for my mom, she had this low pulse. She just woke up and developed this very low pulse. They checked her heart and said she had a low pulse. And I just sent 2 bottles of Taisha Noni to her. And I think by the time she used it for 2 days or so, it was back to normal. So there are so many. I've gotten a lot of testimony for people that have diabetes. I gave it to a family friend. She had diabetes, a severe one. She had been on pills for years, and she had back pain. She couldn't stand. And she used it for about a month and a half. And she was so certain, she even told me that she thinks that if she used another 4 to 5 bottles, the whole diabetes issues will be over. So, I mean, there's just so many experiences. There was someone that had cholesterol issues as well that I gave to. Within a month too, that had resolved, I mean, to a large extent. The indices were really low. Also, I mean, I'm trying to remember as many, even though I don't have all the time, but I must say that I've experienced Taisha Noni in different aspects, even aspect that I'm not, I mean, I can remember I gave to someone that had pile. They had pile. And by the time I think I asked, the person was on the second bottle, and the person said, wow, this is really, really, different things. The person had surgery, but there were still all the symptoms and everything. And it's really, really helped. We helped with constipation, with ease of, and even the pain, the healing process, it really helped with that. So Taisha Noni is a product that I can recommend anytime. It's something that I've personally experienced. I've had people review it and tell me that this is exceptional. So I'm very excited to be saying this and be giving my own story. Thank you, Blessing.
Thank you so much, Barrister Riofe. Amazing testimonial there around Taisha Noni with pain management to the entire family. In fact, it's a product where the entire family need to use. Yes, on the table for the entire family for total well-being. Thank you so much. And all of the amazing feedback that you're still getting from your customers using it. Thank you for sharing those with us. Dr. Darocha, is he still on the call? Is he able to share his testimony right now? Remember that tonight is about amazing transformation stories that you can catalog and use whilst you're on your journey. You haven't had any yet, but you can start sharing this one and start, selling the products. Is Dr. Darocha on the call? If it's not, can we have a testimonial from Professor Mrs. Obia Essien, if she's on the call? Is Prof on the call? Please unmute and share your story. I know some names might not be saved as the real names. But if you can hear me, Prof, kindly unmute and share your transformation story. If not, we can move to Mrs. Joyce Onimawo to share a story. Mrs. Joyce, are you on the call? All right, I can't see Mrs. Joyce. Coach Michelle, can you see any of them on the call right there?
No, I can't see any of them. I guess they're probably having network issues.
Awesome, 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 awesome. But I must tell you that tonight has been an amazing night. I've even heard stories of transformation with our products that I've never heard before. I don't know about you, but I'm happy to see how much our product is helping partners all around the world. And there are so many other stories that we would get the opportunity to listen to on other calls as we continue to connect. It's amazing to see that these stories that you have heard today, they will become memorable stories. You will not forget them. You might have read a lot, but you will not forget the stories that have been shared by these brand partners, and they will become for you also the billboards that you can share with others. But most importantly, like we mentioned, you must get on your own transformation journey. And that comes from using the product. You must become a product of the product in order for you to have your story to share. And remember that your story will become like a billboard for you to build confidence and to be able to share this opportunity with others with ease. We look forward to many other calls like this and to also keep hearing from you about your transformation journey. Remember, it's a process, it's a journey. Enjoy it. Seek to to learn from the process. Be sure to track your progress. That's the only way that you can be able to share these stories, when you track your progress. I don't know if you have any final words from Neil or any of our partner council members before we say our goodbyes tonight.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Blessing. If I may come in there, my name's Nick from Johannesburg, South Africa, to all the brothers and sisters on the call here. If I can just say a few words.
Go ahead, Nick.
So those new in the business, and I heard the stories, amazing stories. Thank you so much. And this call is actually one of the most important calls in our business, because our business is about storytelling, and Blessing has said it 100 times. You know, if you hear it again, it's fine, because it's the power of duplication. So our business, we have a saying: facts tell, but stories sell. You know, many people say, you know, I want to join this business, but I cannot sell. You do not have to sell in partnership marketing. In partnership marketing, you just need to tell your story. That's it. You need to tell your story, not the other person's story, your story. People listen to your story and they relate and they try and work themselves into your story. You know, so that's the power of storytelling. That's the power of being the product of the product. I was also on the product. I was on the product. I took the product that we have, the Hero brand also here in South Africa. I took the Hero products for 5 months and I lost 12 kilos. Just by using my product. I didn't go to gym. I followed the suggested food plan that we have. I drank my lemon water. I went for little walks, and that was me. And I took the product and I lost 12 kilograms. So Tahitian noni juice, backed by science. That is also a critical point about Tahitian noni. If you go and you see the research that has been done on Tahitian noni juice, www.noniresearch.org. Go look at that website and see the stories of Tahisha Noni, what it's done, what research has gone into it. I don't know if many of you know, but there's over 300 peer reviews on that product. You know, it's an amazing product. So if you see and realize what you're actually drinking every single morning, that 30 to 60 mils, what you can do to the next man, to the next person, and bless them. That's a natural product. That product has made many millionaires all over the world. What's stopping us? So I just want to say I'm very grateful for this call. It's an amazing call, and it's a good call so that people that want to join the business, let them watch this call. People that want to hear stories, give them this recording and see where this business takes you. Thank you, Blessing.
Thank you so much, Nick, our amazing partner council members. Thank you for those final words.
Good evening, team. Do apologize about my background noise. I just wanted to say that there isn't much that I can add on what Nick has already, topped up for us. He's summed up everything. He's given us information on where to go to get more information about our amazing products. In South Africa, like Nick has said, we've got this amazing product that has been made in South Africa for, the African market, that people can go out there and use the products. They're amazing products that are not only for, your weight loss, but they can work for many other, ailments. They can assist the young moms, who've got the little ones with energy and a whole lot of things. So if you want to know more about these amazing products, we encourage you to please contact your upline, your sponsor, the person that has invited you to this call, to get into a call for product information where you'll get to know more about our products. Thank you so much, Nick, again, for topping up this amazing call with more information. We really appreciate you. And we also see our other partner council members on the call. Coach Michelle, I see you. I think I also saw Dr. Charles on the call. We really appreciate your leadership in the African market. We're looking forward to many more good testimonies that are coming from your team. Thank you so much. Over to you, Blessing.
Thank you, everyone that has contributed to this amazing call. Thank you to all of our partners that have connected to this call. We look forward to hearing from you. We look forward to hearing your amazing transformation stories. We look forward to learning from your journey. Remember, it's a journey. It's a journey. So there's a story that you have been able to unearth from using Tahisha Noni or the Hero brand of products yesterday. That might not be the same today. You might use it today and it deals with something different. It's a journey. There are more stories that we look forward to hearing from you as you consistently use our amazing products in PartnerCo. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful evening.
Thank
Good
you, Blessing. Thank you,
Thank
Nick.
you so much.
Our time is
Thank
definitely
you,
now.
Dr. Charles. Thank you, Neil.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Enjoy
Madam
your
Margaret.
evening.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a great evening.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.